The Morristown Colonials traveled to Mendham to play the West Morris Mendham Minutemen last Saturday, October 10th. The Minutemen won the coin toss and elect to receive. The ball goes out of the end zone and they receive the ball at the 20-yard line. After several Colonial sacks, the Minutemen punt the ball away to Ricky Lorenzo and down it before he can get his hands on it. Andrew Chilson receives the handoff from the gun and runs the ball 8 yards downfield. On the next play, Cameron Boswell lobs the ball into the hands of Eugene Hayes for the first points of the game. Into the second half of the game, the Colonials get the kickoff. Chilson bursts through the defense and shakes off a tackle, sprinting downfield for a huge gain. Later in the drive, he gets the ball again and runs it into the end zone untouched. After another 3-and-out, Mendham punts it to Eugene Hayes, who reads the defense well and returns the ball 38 yards downfield. On the next play, Lorenzo receives the end around from Boswell and slices through defenders into the end zone for the 21-0 Colonial lead. Continuing to dominate, Morristown drives down the field again, with Boswell dumping it off to Chilson for the 18-yard pickup. Then, Chilson scores for a second time with a nice juke move that put him into the open for the walk-in touchdown. However, the tides turn when Boswell throws a fluke interception, with a Mendham defender leaping for the pick. On the first play of this drive, Mendham's quarterback lobs it far downfield and finds the hands of his receiver, bringing the Minutemen into the red zone. Then he zips it into the hands of his receiver, putting Mendham on the board. After another defensive stop from Mendham, they drive downfield on a couple of good pass plays and punch it into the end zone on a quarterback scramble. However, their kicker misses the extra point. Now their quarterback begins to warm up, throwing another bomb to his receiver for 60 yards and then throwing the slant for the touchdown. Morristown, having almost blown their 28-point lead, hope to fend off Mendham's onslaught, but are unable to, with Mendham's receiver pulling down the high pass and then blowing by Justin Burke as well as several other defenders to put the Minutemen within a 2-point conversion. They easily convert it on a quarterback run, tying the game up. With a minute left, the Colonials attempt to get back into the lead but are unable to, and the game goes to overtime. Starting from the Colonial 25-yard line, Mendham starts running into the defense, picking up some good yardage. However, the Minutemen fumble on the next play, with Burke stripping the ball loose and Hayes recovering and returning it. After a late hit on the fumble return, Morristown turns to Chilson again, already within 10 yards of the end zone. He is able to punch it in, scoring his third touchdown of the game and giving the Colonials the much-needed win. Come to the homecoming game versus West Morris Central this Saturday, October 17th, on the turf at 1 p.m. to support the Colonials.